everybody, I'm Roxanne Miller and I'm really happy to have you back on my channel. In today's video we are going to discuss another interesting subject, and that is the types of bras and how to choose the one that fits our breast structure. There are so many types of bras, and also there are so many types of breasts, and the mix and match in between them is really important in order to preserve physical health. Not having the proper bra can lead to back pain, to shoulder pain, and even bruising on the skin of the breast, and in some of the cases even can go further to cysts and so on. I've had my fair share of struggles related to the bras, with double layering, with bras digging in my shoulders, with back pain, with stuffing because the cups were too little. I mean, I've been quite big my entire life, bigger than the regular market can handle, and it took a while before I found bras that fit me, bras that help me, and bras that support me in a proper way. I had to understand the hard way that there will be bras that, even if they are made by professionals, they are not for my type of breasts, and I had to make peace with the fact that some of them will never be for me. And I am here today to show you what types of bras mix with what types of breasts. So by the end of the video you will have a deeper understanding of how to choose the perfect fit, the perfect bra for your type of breast. Further, we are going to talk about the types of breasts that are, so we have a more profound understanding of the types of bras that we can buy for ourselves. And first we are going to talk about the round ones, and usually they are also closer and they get together with a clothes set sometimes. The rounder ones are really having their weight all over the breast. And then there is the bell shape, and the bell shape, it's actually hanging a little bit and it's wider sometimes, but it's wider than the relaxed, if you can notice the difference, even though they both hang lower and the nipples are usually looking down. The bell shape has more weight to the side up until the nipple. The relaxed ones, they carry most of the weight all together throughout the breast. The teardrop is going to have most of the weight in the bottom, and it's rounder and they have a tendency to go outwards. The conical ones are those, most of the women that I've noticed with conical breasts are the small breasts who have been full with milk eventually because these ladies have been breastfeeding, or the small breasts who have had a big amount of weight loss. With the relaxed, this happens usually, they become relaxed usually because you have them big and you've lost a lot of weight, and that happened to me. For instance, there is the east-west, those who look on the outside, and the side set, you have a bigger gap in between your breasts here in the middle. The close set, they have little to no distance in between them. Like, I photographed ladies who looked like their chest came together somehow, like there was no gaping, nothing, like the twins were almost glued together. And the asymmetrical, usually ladies, and it's more visible for the ladies with bigger breasts, they will have different size in breasts. We are made by two halves. We are not symmetrical, this side with this side. It's not such a thing. But usually there is a common ground in between asymmetrical and the different kinds of types of breasts, because usually there is one bigger than the other, but there are cases in which the difference is so big that sometimes it's even a cup. There's a difference in between them. Now that we have this understanding of how the type of breasts work, let's dive into how the type of bras can actually help or distress the situation. Before we go any further, I want to introduce you to the affiliate program today, which is of course Brastop. I've been using their products since 2011, and even if I've had my ups and downs in weight and then that reflected also in the size of my bras, Brastop has been there with the proper fits and the proper types of bras ready to support my heavy on top figure. I wholeheartedly recommend their products. They are durable, they are good, and they are so beautiful. And what else can I say? If you decide to get your order with Brastop, you can click on the link in the description below and use the code Roxanne10 for 10% discount. Brastop is going to give me a kickback as a thank you at no extra cost for you, and of course this is a way in which you can support this channel. So Roxanne10 at checkout and get your most beautiful, most resistant bra. We are going to study our cases on our favorite website for buying bras, and we are going to go on brastop.com. We are going to bras and look at the Balconette bras. Come on, here we go. What is important to know is that the Balconette bra came about in the 50s when Marilyn Monroe and Brigitte Bardot started to wear it, and actually Brigitte Bardot was called the Queen of Balconette. This bra is also known as seducing bra because of its shape. It makes the breast round, it supports it, and they also called it something like cookie on a plate. That's how they make your breast look. The line is very square, and it's going to be really difficult for the bigger and emptier kind of breasts to wear it because the straps are very wide here and they risk falling. It's a type of bra that is really good for fuller breasts and small to medium. Now, I know that Brastop makes really good bras and there will be shapes, and I think I'm going to be able to pin and point that might not work really good for bigger breasts with a lot of lax tissue, right? These types of bras here, I do have them in different colors. Yeah, these types, they work really well and they're really comfortable. So we have plenty of types of Balconette for the big size too. With this one, I'm loving it. Really looks really beautiful. But I'm thinking, I've had a type of bra like this, and if your breasts are like mine, relaxed, it's going to have a lot of issues with holding close to the body, holding the breast close to the body, and that might cause spine issues. I have this bra, which is amazing. I have the liaison in black, it's amazing, but you have to get used with the fact that the strap is wide. With the other ones, the strap is wide but still goes further. I'm loving this one too. It's so gorgeous. Oh my god, this pink one is so beautiful. I swear I would buy all of them. They also have a harder time working for the very asymmetrical type because it's going to be very obvious. But other than that, it's a type of bra that goes with different kind of cleavages for tops, and it started as a way of the ladies showing a little bit more cleavage after the very iconic sweater look that Marilyn Monroe started with her conical bras. So yeah, this type of bra appeared just after the conical bra, and it was a way of showing off on top and not on the very pointy kind of bra. It's beautiful, it's interesting, and if you find it as a good fit, oh my god, you can see how many beautiful shapes you can have around here. And the lace on the corsenia is really beautiful. Look at them. And another thing is, with the bras for the bigger girls, you need to get them from specialized shops, and that is because otherwise it's very common for the structures to not be well done, and that will cause plenty of issues like back pain, shoulder pain, and even skin irritation. Also, if your breasts are very lax, like if you have plenty of empty skin, this type of bra might not be good, especially the one that is with very square neckline, because you either end up with quad breasts, either you will have skin irritation from the fact that the skin might tend to get on top of it and get friction. So yeah, let's get to the next bra. Alright, now let's dive in literally into the Plunge bra. This bra appeared somewhere in between the 60s and the 70s, and that is because the ladies got more courageous and they started to wear longer necklines, and in this way it appeared the need for the gore to be shorter and allow a deeper neckline without a visible bra, like the full cup or the push-up were visible, so the designers felt the need of a bra that had the shorter gore. Now, there are situations in which I would rather not wear it. Like in my case, because I've lost a lot of weight, I've breastfed for a long time, my breast structure is not as firm, so with a bra that has this short gore, for instance, I might have a lot of spillage if I bend over, or if I have to, I don't know, jump or something, they might pop out. Now, the types of Plunge bras that are made by Brastop in this case, they do have the shorter gore than the full cups and stuff like that, but they will not be like the Plunge bras that are made for ABCD cups, for instance. It's going to be a stronger structure, and in this way the gore will not twist, it's not going to poke into your sternum. And from what I know, this type of bra might be a little bit difficult for the people who have big breasts and a lot of lax tissue, just like me, but also for the very close breasts, because the gore is going to poke right in between them and is going to make it difficult. But as you can see, for the big breasts, there will be types and types of length of gore, so you can have a deeper one, and I think this is a type of breast that is conical, this type. So it's going to work for this type of breast, it's going to work for the asymmetrical, and also for the east-west, it's going to bring everything together and create a beautiful deep line. But again, if it's too deep and you have a lot of lax tissue, it's not recommended. But Brastop knows what they do with the big bras, so I am trusting them to know that we girls have the need for a lot of support. This one is interesting and I would try it, even though I'm not sure how it would, I wouldn't be disappointed if this wouldn't be able to hold my breast a lot, because I know the type of skin that I have on my breasts. I wouldn't be upset because I know it would be a daring kind of choice if I'd be to make it. This one is beautiful as well. So you can see that Brastop has plenty of types of lengths of the gore in between the breasts, and you can choose from a higher one to a smaller one. I have a bra that is this type, and I have to tell you, it's actually holding on really good. It also gives you the impression of freedom. It's interesting. Yeah, this one is really short in the gore, as you can see. And now let's dive out and see what's the next type of bra that we are going to study. Now let's talk about the type of bra that feels like it's been there since the beginning of times. Well, right after the first bra was patented, Warner's, Maidenform, Playtex started to do their own types of bras too, and they created something that is called full cup. What is funny is that usually bras are made to fit smaller types of chests and make them look really beautiful, but this type actually does no favor at all to ABC type of breast, and it's actually better for the bigger breasts and holds them, supports them. And this one in the types of big breasts has no counterindication. And as you can see, we talk about the full cup, which is going to be all over and around the breast. It's going to support the breast everywhere. It's not going to have spillage, neither here, neither here. It's going to support every single little bit. It's going to bring them forward and make them round and nice. And it's going to keep them also apart, because the gore is coming up on top and it's keeping them apart, so you have a lot of air to breathe in around your breasts, and they offer really good support and sometimes even the minimizing kind of effect. And as you can see, Brastop has here plenty of types of full cups, and even with the plunge, because this one is a plunge here, that is a plunge with a full cup, because the big breast needs a lot of support everywhere, because we don't want the quad boobs, we don't want the spillage here and there, because that causes irritation. And as you can see, they intertwine the types of bras, and that is what I find the most interesting thing, is that Brastop has all these brands under their roof that are specialized in creating beautiful supportive bras for every single type of breast, and sometimes even mixing type of breasts under the same design in order to give you versatility, which in my point of view it's really good, because I know firsthand how much of a struggle it can be to get something that is beautiful, that can be used in plenty ways, and that can make you feel sexy. Because honestly, growing up, full cups were for old ladies, and now look at this, you have so many beautiful patterns. Like even this one, which is padded, is so beautiful, and it's going to make your breast look so beautiful, and the lace on them is so nice. So yeah, if you feel like going shopping, you have plenty of types of bras here to choose from, and they are so beautiful. I am a fan of the full cup because I am pretty active. I'm going to be up and down, and when I'm in a photo set, I'm going to do the Camera Sutra all over. Like I'm gonna be up, down on my belly, hanging from my hips, just getting the right angle. So when I am in this kind of situation, I do want to make sure that my bra is going to hold me and not make a fool of me, because in a professional type of set, you don't want that to happen. Of course, accidents can happen, but you don't want that. I mean, if you can prevent it, why wouldn't you? Right? Now, let's get to the next type of bra. At some point in between the 30s and 40s, in Europe appeared a new type of bra. It was made to accommodate the plunging necklines and also the sweetheart necklines because they were in fashion, and that was the half cup bras. It is a very sexy type of bra. It doesn't offer so much coverage, and there are issues that can come with having bigger boobs and not having enough firmness in them. This type of bra, because it holds only half of the bra, it was called also demi bra. It's not going to be invisible under the clothes. So if you don't have some supportive clothes and big breasts and also a lot of skin on them, it's going to be really difficult, because this type of bra, and I had a bra like this, tends, because it ends here, tends to go outward, and it's not going to bring them back to your body. Like, they're going to end at some exterior point. So the heaviest is going to be somewhere exterior. So if you have very heavy breasts, I do not recommend it. I've had this type of bra, and even though it's really beautiful, it works for a few hours. If you are going to wear something like this a full day and have my type of breasts, you're going to end up with having back issues and back pain. They are really beautiful, they are really sexy. Brastop know what they are doing. But again, if you have empty breasts, don't get it. It's not okay for you. Also, if your breasts are not really full, you are going to get the quad boobs, because it's going to be spillage. So yeah, you have to be very careful with this bra. It's really a real beautiful type of bra. I mean, I'm loving it, and I'd be wearing it all day long if not for the issues that they can cause. As mentioned, these types of bras, they make a very beautiful shape. They have, like for instance, this one, let's see how far it goes for the size. See, they go for age, and I've had something like this one. Let's see, this one goes to age as well. So for the case, it's quite difficult to wear something like this, but they are so gorgeous. Like, look at this, it's beautiful. Do they have K? Let me see, 34, no, age, it's the maximum. So as you can see, this type of bra, it's already picky. You cannot go for the K with it. And even here with age, it's not that many types that you can get, right? So it's really important to understand that with this type of bra, they are very beautiful. If you want to wear them in a very private kind of environment, of course you can go with sister size, because spillage might be actually interesting. But for an event or for a longer type of wear, this bra is very specific and it can cause back pain. Beautiful, yes, but for instance, I would wear something like this with a very tight dress that would give me a lot of support too, like something that would carry weight on shoulders and around the chest, something corsetish, but not quite, to not like, you want to have some air to breathe, right? And now let's get to the next one. And now let's look for another type of bra, which is the Longline bras. The Longline bras came about in the 30s, 40s when the corsets disappeared, but the ladies were craving some definition in their waists, and there comes the middle ground. The Longline bra, which is a hybrid in between a corset and a bra. The boning disappeared, but they kept structure, and also they added the cups, so here came the Longline bras. They are really great for big bust ladies because the strap being wider, it's going to take a lot of the weight of the breasts and keep it around the body so they don't hang a lot from the shoulders, and they also define your waist. Obviously they come with it also comes with some cons. For instance, if the distance in between your under bust and your belly button is really short, it's not going to give you any favor, but they are really beautiful and shaping, and as you can see, Brastop has plenty of them. And you also have the strapless kind of Longline bra. This is something that I have to admit at my heaviest, because my body shape is an apple kind of body shape. I've had a rounder belly. They didn't do me much of a favor because I was struggling to breathe. They are not as flexible as a regular bra, so for smaller breasts I wouldn't go for it unless I want the shaping of it. And oh my god, they are so beautiful. I'm loving them. So for the bigger type of bodies, this kind, for instance here from Parfait, it's quite of a long one, so it's going to roll over if you have a big belly. But this type, for instance, is going to work because it stops just right there. It's going to shape, and it's a very beautiful type of bra and very supportive. You don't feel the weight of your breasts anymore because most of it is going to be snuggled, hugged around your body. And then we have plenty of other types of bras, like the strapless bra, which comes in handy when you want something that doesn't have shoulders, and they are really beautiful. And as I told you, this one is, I have this one, but I have faith that every single type of bra that is strapless from Brastop is going to work, because I've been convinced. Like, if we are going to start a cult of strapless bras, this is the moment. You can wear them in different kind of situations and it's going to give you a lot of support. Obviously there is a maximum size in which they can do it. For instance, if we are to go for, I have 34K. I mean, it's a lot of technology that goes in. So you have for these types the 34K, but let's see if they have something in 40. Yeah, it's going to be 40K. Good. It's this one. Let's see if they have, see for 44, because already for 44 it's, even G, it's a huge cup, and that involves a lot of weight in it. And usually if the bra is not well done, if you try to wear it strapless, it's going to fall over like this, it's going to reverse like that. It's they need a lot of support and a lot of strength, so the fact that they go for 44G, it's wonderful to me. So told you, if there is going to be a cult of the strapless bra, this is when it started. And then we have the multi-way bras. They are bras that you can wear in a multiple way. Like the strapless, they also have straps, and you can move usually the straps from being straight to having an X on the back. And then we have the bralettes. Basically, they are, in my point of view, from what I've learned, the nieces and nephews of the first type of bras that appeared just after the invention of the bra. Because you can see there is not a lot of support in the bralette, except for this type of bra. They are really beautiful, but honestly, I wouldn't dare to wear something like this or something like this, right? Unless it's in a private kind of situation, because at least with my type of breast, it doesn't offer any kind of support. There will be a lot of spillage, so I wouldn't go for something. Let's see what sizes they have here. Okay, it's not going far, obviously. It's not going far because it's a small bra, it's a small cup, and also even though it's a beautiful type of seam there, it's not going to flatten your breast. It's going to not have a lot of support. Like for every day, I would wear these in the house if I want to wear a bra, instead of letting them spring free. But as you can see, they go up to age, double age. That's it. So it's going to be something that it's not for the bigger end of the breasts and the heavy sets, of course, because they do not offer a lot of support. But they are breathable, they have any other kind of freedom. You don't have the wires, you don't have to mind the fact that you will feel them here, right, when you move your hands. Which, to be honest, when you are the size that I am, eventually you become so accustomed with the sensation that you don't even feel it anymore. But there are people who want the freedom of the not wired, not padded kind of bras. In my humble opinion, I do not like them. I mean, they are cute, but I do not like them because I like the support. I like to feel supported and I like to feel put together. I like to feel them close to my body and up. I want them up. So yeah. But as you can see, Brastop has bras for everybody. And then you have the padded and non-padded, the underwire, non-underwire. Like you can select by style, by brand, by cup type, by color, by size, and even by brand. Like you have so many brands that some of them are practical, some of them are on the lace side, some of them are on the sexy side. Like for instance, we have here Scantily by Curvy Kate, which is on the sexier side. In Curvy Kate, the bigger brand, it's on the more practical day-to-day kind of side. So you should get to the shopping, because now you have a lot of information on how to get your perfect fit. Now, another way in which you can support me and my channel is by clicking on the merch shop underneath the video. I've created some designs in between which there are some booby nerdy kind of stuff, like this kind of t-shirt in which we have the Fibonacci sequence of bra cups. I'm using the UK kind of sizing and there is no I there, but also I did not go for the double letters because I didn't have enough space. But still, you know, my nerdish kind of mind went for the cups like that, and I had this idea for so many years. I had to do it eventually. This is how my brain works, alright? And then we also have the designs for Halloween. It's the curvy jack-o'-lantern, and then there is also the superhero and the kind of Catwoman kind of jack-o'-lantern, and the Charlie's Angels jack-o'-lantern. I had a lot of fun creating this, and I would be proud and happy to see you wearing one of my designs. Again, you don't have to, I'm just proud, and I'm just wanting to share my designs with you because this is the work of an artist, right? To share what they are creating with the world. thank you very much. Whew, this was a ride, but now at least you know how to choose your bra according to your type of breast. I've shared my own experience because it's the one that I can relate with the most, and also there were plenty of ladies that I photographed that didn't know how to choose the proper bra for their type of breasts and felt bad because they told me in these kind of situations they eventually confess that they do not love their breasts because eventually they figured out they didn't know how to choose a bra that helps their breasts, which is really important. As I mentioned before in another video, in my point of view, mental health has a lot to do with how we dress and how we show in the world as well. And if the layer that is closest to us, and that is the lingerie, that is the bra, that is the underwear, the panties that we wear, if they are not making us feel good, if they are not making us feel sexy, even if they are not making us feel secure, protected, supported, we are going to show up in the world in a different way. In my point of view, whenever I felt put together, whenever my bra fit, whenever I didn't have pain in my shoulder or a wire that was sticking and poking in my skin, whenever I was happy with how I looked and how I felt, I showed up in a very, very good way in the world. But when I didn't, I felt bad about myself, and I felt less than, and the list can continue. In my point of view, every single woman has to have in her wardrobe regular type of bras that can be worn in the day-to-day activities, a sport bra at least if you're working out, sexy lingerie, and a bra that would go for different kind of dresses for formal situations. Thank you for being here up until now, and if you haven't yet liked or subscribed, please do. It's going to help the channel a lot, and this is another way in a free way in which you can support me and my channel, and I'm really thankful. Have I said that? I'll say it again. I'm really thankful for you being here. If you weren't here, I wouldn't be able to yap my mouth around the subjects that I care for. I would also love to hear from you in the comments down below and hear your experience and what struggles you have in finding your proper fit for the bras. And since we've got to this point, I think you will also like this video that pops up right now on the screen.